It's not unusual for police officers to be in possession of controlled substances that they confiscate from individuals they arrest. But drugs that were found inside a patrol car today raised some red flags. Acting GPD spokesperson Sergeant Liz Flickinger.
This morning, the criminal investigation section, the investigators were called to conduct an investigation in reference to suspected narcotics that were found in the official vehicle alleging one of our officers.
GPD's internal affairs was also activated to investigate. Police are keeping tight-lipped about today's discovery, but Sergeant Flickinger confirms that the drugs were found inside one of the patrol cars assigned to the Hagåtña precinct.
Does part of the investigation include looking into whether or not that might have belonged to an arrestee or part of evidence?
Yes, we're looking at all angles, not just in, focusing on the officer itself, but also on other angles in the investigation. So, okay.
What kind of impact does this put on the department if an officer is found in possession of contraband?
Further proceedings more than likely would occur, but at this point, because we're still in the investigative stage, we're at the initial stage, we're still looking into the investigation.
Now, while the police department is not releasing details or information about how many of its personnel are currently being investigated, KUAM has learned that the officers involved are currently undergoing a drug screening. Late this afternoon, KUAM learned that 3 police officers were questioned at length today and were also subjected to an on-the-spot random drug testing. Sergeant Flickinger says GPD management is aware of the investigation involving their own. Chief of Police Fred Berdalia, who is currently off island, has said he has a zero-tolerance policy for drug use among the men and women on the force. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Nick Delgado.